join me for this meditation that I'm about to do. So for this process, I'm just going to go into a meditative state within my heart space, within my heart chakra, within my heart mind. And as I'm in this space, I'll share anything that comes up, anything I'm experiencing, any messages I hear, for you to experience as well. I'm grateful for the ability to share this experience. I hope that you enjoy. I'm walking down a path of moss. There's many different leaves surrounding, but they are giving off this sort of glow, almost like opal, where it's these rainbow sort of colors that are glossy across all the leaves. And I'm feeling them. The leaves are reaching out to me as if they're giving me a gentle hug, almost like a pet, as I'm following along the path. The sun is shining bright, but it's giving off various colors. This time I don't just see the bright light, I see all the different aspects of light and the color that is being given off from this light. Sort of this iridescent kind of experience. As I'm walking by this path, I'm starting to notice different beings. They're sharing with me that this is Earth. This is real Earth, beyond our illusions, beyond our perceptions. They're also sharing the information that a lot of the devices being used, anything from cars to cell phones, the cell towers, the many different types of power plants, many different places, they're putting off this very specific frequency that's altering our perceptions of the world. And this has been going on for a lot longer than humanity has realized. Much, much longer than what's taught in traditional history. Traditional history is in fact false in most ways. Most ways it's biased, altered, changed, not sharing the real truth, not sharing perspectives of those awakened, and if it is done, it's done in a very specific way, just to share enough information for people to believe, but not enough to really embody the truth and to embody love. The fly that just landed on my physical nose a moment ago created this energy download. I felt the resonance within my body, I felt the frequency, and now I feel different, very attuned in a different sort of way. It almost felt like a Reiki attunement, but not in a traditional sense. It just felt like my energy was lightened, awakened. I feel higher, definitely higher, and I'm able to feel my senses to a greater extent. When we embrace the little miracles of life, we're able to also embrace the experiences that follow. But if we're fearful or rejectful, or if we want to be left alone entirely, then we also abandon the idea of many of these experiences that could happen to us. But anyways, continuing along the path, they're showing me all these devices and how they've been transformed over time. They've been transformed over thousands of years, but that it's been around for a very, very long time, just in different forms, and they just put off these frequencies that are really not good. Sometimes it's also objects. Objects are cut or molded into a specific way that give off the same frequency. It's not always sound, it's not always technology. Sometimes it's a specific object. But basically the resonance of Earth is naturally imbalanced. It's a very peaceful, beautiful place, and we see so much. We feel so much. We feel so connected. It's like you can bring your attention to thousands of feet away and you can feel a single moth, a single plant, and you feel their life. You feel their essence. That is the life that we are meant to experience and meant to have, that's been taken away to a certain extent, but we can take it back. We can awaken back to our present moment, back to the beautiful miracle and experience of life. So now I continue to walk, and again, I hear these different beings. They kind of come in the form almost like little energy essences that are flying around me, but I feel them the same way that I do the plants and every other part of nature. But very strong, very beautiful, wonderful, very embracing. And I'm continuing down, and I see this pool of liquid. I say liquid because it doesn't look just like water, and honestly, I don't even think liquid's the right word because it just feels lighter. Much lighter, almost like a cloud, but not as dense as a cloud, although it is condensed like it's in one area. It's not dense. And it sort of is a mix of different colors, ones that I can't fully identify, and I don't even want to try to explain them honestly because they just feel very different, not like the colors we're used to seeing. And I allow myself to sit in this pool. And as I'm doing this, my physical body sort of just shakes off, almost like it's just coming off the same way that someone may take off their clothes to take a bath. Not in a gross way though, not in a way that, you may feel repulsed in any way. It's just literally allowing it to sit to the side. In the same form, just sitting to the side. And I feel my spirit in her strong pink-like energy. But my spirit's not just sitting in the bath, you see. The bath is fueling my spirit, but my spirit is extending out quite far. Expanding out across Mother Earth, across existence, connecting to the crystalline grid that's above that I'll discuss at another time. And going beyond. Her presence is quite strong. And I feel her, and with her I follow her as she is me. We go to another spot in the universe. This spot almost feels like a void. But it's not. It's surrounded with energy, and it's just letting myself to experience that energy and not to get too caught up in the idea of what I think a void is. Instead, releasing my expectations and my specific ideas of how things work. And feeling this, it feels like a meeting place for spirits to join and to share love, to share light, to share experience, to learn from one another, to gain knowledge. You can also easily access any memories from any place and time and experience. But they don't view it as time, it's just an experience. It's not categorized on time. Nothing here is time-based. Because they don't need to operate on that. They don't have a physical body that operates on that. It's just feeling, it's intuition, it's where they feel called to. Feels really welcoming. And now one spirit is approaching my spirit. They're showing me the future. It's beautiful. So beautiful. They said that it's not for me to share aloud at this time. Instead, the message that they're giving me is I need to show people how to reconnect with all life, to not view any animal or any plant to be separate from them. Instead, to feel the connectedness, to release the fear, to know that all life is an extension of them and they're an extension of all life. To not feel separate in any way or superior, to release this superiority complex, to release drama and control complexes, to really embrace love and to be able to balance themselves and to maintain this balance outwards, because when we're balanced within and when we spread this balance as a whole outwards, then it affects others to find their own balance. And then this multiplies extremely quickly until everyone is able to find a balance. But we have to learn how to do this, to learn that when we're truly at balance and when we're constantly embracing and recognizing, absorbing source, we never run out of energy, so we can give it beyond infinitely without ever feeling depleted. It's learning how to do this. They want me to learn how to do this to a greater extent so then I can share this with others. And now I feel back in my physical body, not at the bath anymore, I'm just here. I hope that experience was enjoyable for everyone to listen to. Every meditation I have can be wildly different, honestly. Oh, and there's a beautiful dragonfly that has a neon green color with some black on them next to me. But anyways, after a meditation, I always feel extremely calm. And I feel very strong emotion, a mix of love, compassion, and passion, I would say. Just passion. The energy to make change, to be the change. It's beautiful. So anyways, enjoy and love on.